Hi friends, welcome back again. You are viewing Tech Blog. Before proceed, go and hit bell icon and get the latest update and subscribe our channel to encourage us. In this video, we are gonna tell you how to set Nginx as a reverse proxy in front of Apache. So what is a reverse proxy? A reverse proxy is an intermediary proxy service which takes a client request, passes it onto one or more server, and subsequently delivers the server response to the client. A common reverse proxy configuration is to put Nginx in front of Apache Web Server. Using this method will allow both web server work together, enabling each to do what they do best. So what are the benefits of Nginx as a reverse proxy? There are few benefits to setting up an Nginx reverse proxy. Although not required in all cases, it can be beneficial depending upon your particular scenario or setup. There are few benefits we'll describe now. First is better performance. Nginx has been known to perform better in delivering static content over Apache. Therefore, with an Nginx reverse proxy, all client requests can be handled by Nginx, while all requests for dynamic content can be processed on the backend Apache server. This helps improve your website or web application performance. Second is load balancing. As a reverse proxy, Nginx can perform load balancing, which helps distributed client requests evenly across backend servers. It helps to avoiding the scenario where a particular server becomes overloaded due to the sudden spike of requests. Load balancing is also improve redundancy as if one server goes down. The reverse proxy will simply reroute the request to a different server, and in that manner we can use Nginx as a load balancing server. Next is security. As a reverse proxy, Nginx also acts as a line of defense of your backend servers. Configuring a reverse proxy ensures that the identity of your backend server remains unknown. This can help to protecting your server from DDoS attacks. You know about the DDoS attacks. What are the DDoS attacks? We can discuss this topic in another video. So we can say the Nginx can be used to protect your backend servers. Next thing is easy logging and auditing. Since there is only one single point of access when a reverse proxy is implemented, this makes logging and auditing much simpler. Using this method, you can easily monitor what goes in and out through the reverse proxy. So one type of auditing and logging of your all client requests to your servers can be monitored in a single point. So I'm gonna tell you how to set up Nginx as a reverse proxy in front of Apache. So go ahead and open up a terminal. I am using Ubuntu 18.04 LTS in my test environment. I am using in a local environment, and I set my server IP is 10.0.50.57 in my as a host system. So go ahead and open up a terminal, and first we need to install Apache. If you not installed Apache by default, you have to install Apache first. So first get update your package by using sudo apt update, or if you entered in a root account, so don't need sudo, you can write apt update. So after that you can install Apache 2 by typing apt install Apache 2. Now get back to your browser and type your IP address and check the Apache default page is serving or not. In my case the page is serving, it works successfully. Just go ahead and type ufw app list and see is there Apache full listed or not. If not, then ufw, just type command ufw allow Apache full. So in farewell, that listed means Apache has accessed both port 80 and 443. After that, what you have to do, we are going to set up Nginx in front of Apache. That's Nginx listening port 80. By default HTTP by default HTTP port is 80. That Nginx has to access the 80 port, and that's why we have to change the Apache default port 80 to any unusual ports. So get back to your terminal and just type nano /etc/ Apache 2 ports.conf, and here you can see the by default port Apache is 80, and I have to change it any unusual port like 8080, or you can set your own. So after change, just save the configuration. After that, you also have to change in Apache virtual host configuration. The by default virtual host configuration is located at the following path. Just type nano /etc/ Apache 2 /site-available /000 default.conf. So in this file, the vhost configuration is located. Just you have to change the virtual host asterisk to your local host 172.0.0.1 and listening port 8080. So after change it, save the script and get back to your browser and see the changes has affected or not. You can see the changes not affected till now because you have to restart your Apache server. Just go ahead and type service Apache 2 restart. And refresh the page again, and in this time the page is unable to connect, just because Apache is now listening the port 8080. Here you can see the port 8080 is listening now for by default Apache page. As we will configure Nginx as a transparent proxy, it will passes user IP to the Apache backend Apache. So that's why we need to change some log parameters in Apache configuration. So go ahead and type nano /etc/apache2/apache2.conf. In this configuration file, you need to find out the log format. The log format has some specific variables. In part of %referrer, you need to change with the following x-forwarded for. That means the Nginx passes the real IP of user instead of Nginx IP, that is localhost in if you configure in the same server. So after made these changes, just save the script. After that you need to install an supportive package, supportive module. The name is libapache2-mod-rpaf, that takes care of logging the correct IP address of users. It tracks correct IP address of users. So that's why we need to install that module in our system. So go ahead and type. So after installing this, just restart the Apache service again. Just go ahead and type service apache2 restart. Now it's time to install the Nginx. Go ahead and type apt install nginx and hit enter. After installing Nginx, just enable the service Nginx in time of booting your system every time. So that's why you need to register the Nginx service. Just go ahead and type systemctl enable nginx.service. This will enable Nginx at the startup. Here you can see there is some warning, but we don't bother about warning, we bother about error. There is no error, so we can go ahead. Next, just restart the Nginx service. So just type service nginx restart. Now we have to set up some proxy parameter for Nginx that will take care of your server performance. What type of file you have to serving, what type of cache you have to do, what type of file type you have to caching. Just those information you have to put the proxy parameters. So go ahead and type nano /etc nginx proxy _ params and add the following snippet to the proxy params configuration. You can find the snippet to our description section below. Also you can find this in our blog. The link is given in below description section. You can find it later. After this, save the script and go ahead. Now it's time to modify the default vhost of Nginx. Make sure it uses the same document root as the Apache vhost, for example var www.html, so that Nginx can deliver static file directly without passing the request to Apache. So go ahead and type nano/etc/nginx/site-available/default. And made the necessary changes, which also give it to the description section below. After that, save the script, and now you need to reload the Nginx configuration. So you need to type service nginx reload. Here you can see there is error. I think there is syntax error. If you get some error, then you can type following command. If there is any syntax error, go ahead and type nginx-t. Here you can see Nginx duplicate location. I think I have 2 times used the location root. So you need to change the configuration, and just go back, and again I open the default configuration, and this time yes, you can see that both locations are here. We need to change the script. I just comment out unnecessary part. In this location section, I tell the Nginx to pass the localhost 880 port. The all request passes through the localhost 880 port, and include the proxy parameters file locations. Now restart the Nginx, reload and restart the Nginx. This time restarted successfully. Now get back to the browser and open a new tab and just type the server IP, and it will serving the page, same page, but this time this page was served through the Nginx. So how you know? Get back to your terminal and just tell the Apache log and refresh the page. You can see the page is served from the Nginx server. Also have the another method. Just type curl command, curl -i, capital I, and then your server name or IP address, and this time it show the server Nginx 1.10.3. This page was served from the Nginx. Also you can check the port 8080. In that case the server is Apache, Apache 2.4.118. So you can see the Nginx in front, how to set up Nginx in front of Apache Web Server as a reverse proxy. Obviously Nginx is more powerful. Its connection taking capacity is higher than Apache. Also it caches static content, so that's why your website performance is more high than Apache. Also, if you have planning for your multiple sites, then you can use Nginx as a load balancer. So this will increase your server performance, no doubtly. So don't forget to subscribe our channel to encourage us. So if you think that it is helpful for you, just hit subscribe button. Okay, goodbye.